Oh, damn. I'm glad that wasn't me. Frosted Flakes, check your backside, son. Come on, don't try to roll up on me, young blood. Dolphin Dive! What's going on, guys? It's your boy GS, bringing you guys another online ranked match. The intro was a small clip from my brand new Black Ops 2 live commentary. Nothing but biblical content over there. Trust me, check it out. You won't be disappointed. I'm even getting a lot of people saying that that content is even possibly better than my Madden content. How is that possible? Check it out if you guys haven't already. Annotation above, link in the description. So to this gameplay, as you see, we got 45 thumb ups to the Seahawks gameplay. And some of you guys might be like, wait a minute, I think the Patriots may have won. They did by 1 vote. But me being the airhead that I am, I mistakenly left that game on my hard drive, and I posted that game already. I've already posted the Steelers versus the Patriots versus Steelers, and that's my fault. I apologize for all you guys who went ahead and voted to want to see some Patriots gameplay. So I promise to make it up for you guys, and I think I have something special in mind on what I'm gonna do for all you guys using the Patriots. So stay tuned. I definitely got something planned for you guys to make it up for you. Now, the remaining games that I have left on my hard drive using the Jacksonville scheme example, when I say the first team, that is the team that I am using in the gameplay example. Cardinals versus 49ers, I have the Cardinals. Chargers versus 49ers, I have the Chargers. So these are the games left. To go ahead and vote which team you guys want to see next. We have Cardinals versus 49ers, Chargers versus 49ers, Cowboys versus Giants, Cowboys versus Packers, Eagles versus 49ers, Giants versus Eagles, Lions versus Cowboys, Packers versus 49ers, Steelers versus Giants, or Texans versus Cardinals. Now, I suggest nobody vote for the Steelers. It's a 1 quarter rage quit. I don't want you guys to choose that, and it's only like a 3-minute video. So I'm possibly going to put the Steelers at the end of my next video, so you guys go ahead and check that. It was a 21-0 rage quit by the other guy, so that's pretty much a waste of a video. But those are the games. Vote which guys you want, what team you guys want next. Back to the gameplay. Whoa, I just closed the window from the games, and I'm losing 7-0. What happened? So we're down 7-0, and we got to try and hopefully put points up on the board, preferably a touchdown. And as you guys know, the Seahawks have a great offense. They have tall receiver in Sidney Rice. They have the beast in Marshawn Lynch as we kick a field goal right there. We're not happy with that, but we'll take it. We have the beast in Marshawn Lynch. We have Leon Washington to back up with some great speed. Sometimes I mix them up, put them in a slot. Sometimes the receiver just, have some speed out there in the field. And also have Wilson, who can definitely take off. He's definitely a quarterback who is a dual threat. He can throw and pass. He definitely has some speed on him. So that's good. The Seahawks also have a really, really good defense. Since the updates been happening, they didn't start out the year too good, but since they were winning games and doing really, really good on defense, they got some tremendous, as we get an interception right there, they got some tremendous upgrades on defense, so they're definitely a good defense too. So we're back on offense, and we're giving the ball to the beast, of course. I'm not one of those players who has a great running back, and I'm just going to continue to throw the ball. When I have a monster in my backfield, such as Marshawn Lynch. And right there, where are you going, son? We hit him with the, give it to me, baby. Shimona, don't stop till you get enough. And we end up just completely breaking his ankles, hitting him with the MJ, and we end up just backpedaling and moonwalking our way to an end zone right there. So we're up 10-7, so we're feeling good. It's second half, and hopefully we can get ourselves another stop here and be able to do damage. And that's exactly what happens. No soup for you, duppies. Our second interception by Chancellor of the game, and we go back to the beast, and he ends up scoring another touchdown. I say another like he scored the first one, but I mean offensively we scored another touchdown, and now we're feeling good. He did really good his first drive, then he threw an interception, then he threw another interception. I felt like that got in his head. Him throwing those mistakes, I felt like kind of messed him up right there. How is he so wide open? My fault. I played the play, I can't think of it right now, I'm drawing a blank, but where everybody's in the yellow zone except the 2 deep safeties, and I left my zone. Of course, that's how usually I get beat over the top when I leave my zone. But right now we're back on offense. He, as you guys saw a couple seconds ago, he attempted an onside kick, but we end up recovering that. And the more and more you guys win and level up, the more and more you guys are going to see that it's just a reoccurring theme going on. All they do is squib kick or onside kick. They really need to patch the kickoff You know, before it used to say if they were coming out in the onside, it'll say onside. Now, no matter what they do, it just says kickoff, and it's really messed up to the person trying to receive the ball, because you may not be able to audible, you may have to waste timeouts. It's just completely unfair. I really hope they change that. So it's 14-20 after a kicked field goal, 2-minute warning after this play right here. So, you know, we're hoping we can, you know, get a stop. You know, he still has a one possession score, gets him back in his game. You know, he actually takes the lead, but he goes for it on 4th down. This is why you play special teams. This is why your boy GS is a sim player this year. I'm punting on 4th downs. I'm kicking field goals because I don't want to do dumb, boneheaded things like that. You go for it on 4th down, you don't get it, and now I have an extremely short field with only a minute some change left, which works in my favor because I'm keeping the ball away from him, and now I'm eating up clock. I'm getting closer to an end zone. Who do we give it to? The Beast. And we end up getting it to the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal, we end up giving it back to him, and we end up scoring a touchdown. So that punt possibly cost him 7 points, and it possibly, I feel like, cost him the game. You know, if you punt the ball, maybe things would have happened differently. You know, again, I haven't won the game yet, but I feel like up to that point, you know, it was a huge mistake on his end not punting the ball. So 3rd and 10, we get a sack. So it's 4th down again, 4th and 18. And what does he do? He ends up going for it again, and he doesn't get it. And look how close we are to the end zone. We're 11 yards away. And people, if you guys play like this, I'm trying to get it as we score a touchdown. Get it in your heads. Believe, my defense is horrible, but I believe in karma. I believe in playing games the right way, and good things will happen. I don't know why or how, but they end up usually working in my favor. I can honestly say that I've probably lost 2 games this year where I'm like, man, if I went for it on 4th down, I would have won. So this isn't costing me any games whatsoever. Play the right way and good things will happen, trust me. I end up getting another interception right there, but I end up just pretty much blowing the game away from that point just because he wants to be stupid and go for it on 4th down, where this could have never happened. One punt could have changed the complexity of this game, and it's crazy to think that, but that's the situation. You know, he ends up kicking an outside kick to come out in the second half, and we end up recovering that. So I feel like this game is pretty much over. You know, one more score here, and I feel like he's done. You know, I already feel like game is over as being up 20 at this point anyways, but one more touchdown definitely just, you know, that's the dagger right there. You know, that's the stake to the vampire's heart. You know, the wooden stake. That right there should definitely put this game away. We give it back to the Beast, and he ends up scoring a touchdown. As you see, I'm being very balanced. Whenever I have a really good running back, I like to stay as balanced as often as possible. You know, I never want to stray away from just running the ball. Like the greatest comeback game that I've ever had this year that I posted, the greatest comeback and Game of the Year nominee, I was down 28-7, but I was still running the ball. I'm not, just because, you know, I feel like I need to score quickly, which I did, you know, I'm not going to take Marshawn Lynch out of the game just because I'm down. I need to keep him involved because he has a special ability that not too many players have. Always put the ball in your playmaker's hands no matter what. And we get another interception. We are getting more completions thrown to us than he is to his own team. He is, and I feel like ever since that first drive, it was just been a complete meltdown. Second possession, he ends up throwing an interception. From there, it just went downhill as Marshawn Lynch ends up scampering for another touchdown. We pretty much just ran away from this game. I truly believe that punt just changed everything about this game. So we end up offering a concede, and he ends up accepting. So I'm bringing back for this game the post-game press conference. We are going to add, look at, and we won 14 points. What level is this guy? How far above us is he for him to play that crazy? But we're going to ask Marshawn Lynch some questions, and he's going to answer. So let's get to the press conference. Give it to me, baby. Thank you for the opportunity, Marshawn, and I want to ask you a question. If I were to call you over to my house and ask you to spend the night, what would you put on me and what would you bring?
Peanut butter and jelly. Bringing that lumber.
Peanut butter, huh? Yeah, that's really kinky. Okay, so after I'm smothered in peanut butter, and it's gotta be Skippy, cause I like Skippy, what would you want me to do? Hee.
Stretch my tight groins, had me in there in pain, but it feels so good. I don't understand how I could feel so good but hurt so bad.
Okay there, Marshawn, I have a question for you. Your physique definitely has been exceeding itself year in and year out. What do you do to keep yourself in top physical condition?
I'll be a swimmer. butterfly. That's how I got shoulders like these. I'm telling you straight up.
Okay, last question of the day, we'll let you go, Mershon. How do you celebrate such a fantastic game? The Falcons couldn't seem to stop you. What do you do to celebrate after such a great victory? Oh, that's easy. I celebrate, right? I grab a bunch of big booty holes and I make a shower in Skittles. That's right, I shittles. I make a shower in Skittles. I grab a bunch of big booty holes and I shittles on them. I make a shower in Skittles, and after that, this is how I celebrate that.